Hi guys, just a quick prelude to today's video. Aussie Tash is away for a few days dealing with some personal stuff, so while I was going through some videos and files and cleaning stuff up, I come across a video that was been previously unreleased back from Australia Day in January 2023. Aussie Tash will be back in a couple of days and should be ready to record. We wish her well, and here's today's video back from January 23, just maybe 6 weeks after Aussie Tash started the channel. Cheers, hope you enjoy.
Before this video begins, I would like to acknowledge and pay respects to the past, present and future traditional custodians and elders of this nation and the continuation of cultural, spiritual and educational practices of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Happy Australia Day! G'day from down under. Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Aussie Tash and welcome to our Australia Day Q&A. A few days ago, I put out a post asking all of you guys to send me your questions about Australia, and we'd make a video and I'd answer these questions for you on Australia Day. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to be answering your questions about Australia and making an Australian classic, Vegemite and cheese scrollies. Question 1 has been sent in from Darla C. How you going, Darla? How do you deal with the heat? Do koalas really fall out of trees on people? I could ask a lot more questions, but I will let other people have a chance. I'm so glad I found your channel. Thanks a lot for that, Darla. Really loving doing the channel and learning about Canada and the rest of the world. It's been great. To answer your question, how do we deal with the heat? Air conditioning. In Queensland, most houses, if not all houses, have air conditioning. We set it at 24 degrees. Otherwise, you walk outside, it's going to be 30 plus degrees Celsius. Back when we were kids, no houses had aircon. What we do is we'd all pile into the car and head to the shopping centre just so we could walk around and take in all the aircon. You don't want to be outside. In Queensland, it is muggy, it is humid. The second part of your question, koalas. Do they really fall out of trees on top of people? No. Drop bears, it's not a thing. It's just something we tell to scare off the tourists. Koalas, they live in eucalyptus trees, suckling off the eucalyptus leaves. We don't generally see them. They are cute and cuddly, yes, but you don't want to pick them up because they have claws, really sharp claws. The best place to go and cuddle up with a koala is at the Australia Zoo. But no, I wouldn't go touching a koala in the wild. Not me, no thanks. Our second question comes from Purple Birch. How you going, mate? What's the deal with poisonous snakes and spiders everywhere, even in the cities? My cousin lives in Queensland and he has had to check his suburban yard every day for snakes because of his kids. How many different types of topographies does Australia have? I've heard of the desert, beach and the back countries, but do you also have ski hills with snow? What months of the year are the mildest? Love watching your reactions to our country. Would love to know more about yours. Cheers, mate. Love all the questions. Love that you're liking the channel and learning about our country. I love learning about yours. Let's answer all those questions, shall we? Australia has 6 climate groups: equatorial, tropical, subtropical, desert, grassland and temperate. Basically anywhere in the middle of Australia is a desert and hot. Really hot. Just outside the middle is basically grasslands. Anywhere up the top of Australia is wetlands and rainforest. And down the east coast is subtropical, and further down you go, it turns into a temperate climate. Well, when you think of Australia, you guys just think of hot, stinky deserts with snakes and spiders. Let's answer your question about the snow. Yes, in Australia, it snows. I know the stereotype for Australia is hot, stinky outback with snakes and spiders, but it snows here. We have lots of snowfall in New South Wales and Victoria. Mount Kosciuszko, beautiful skiing range in Australia. Here's a fun fact for you. Australia receives more snowfall a year, on average, than the Swiss Alps. Let's just talk about the snakes and spiders together. Yes, we do have snakes and spiders, and we have lots of them. But it's not like it's made out to be. Don't come to Australia, you'll get eaten alive by snakes and spiders. Yes, snakes, they love the heat, so they're going to love outback Australia. Yes, we do have 8 of the 10 world's most venomous snakes in Australia. But like I said, they love the heat. Here in Queensland, where I live, you've got your brown snakes. The best thing to do to manage the brown snakes is to keep your front yard and your backyard well managed, nice and clean, and they'll stay away. But top end Queensland and outback Australia, that's where all the mean nasty ones are. Spiders. Oh, they make my skin crawl. But again, it's not what they say. They're not hidden around every nook and cranny. In Queensland where I live, we've got the huntsmans and the daddy longlegs. The huntsmans, they can be big and they can be scary. They make my skin crawl. But they are harmless, so it's all good. Alright, time to make an Australian classic, cheese and Vegemite scrollies. Vegemite, here it is. The most iconic, unique food of Australia, the land from down under. I see on the reaction channels, the Americans grabbing spoonfuls like this and going like this and eating it. No, 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 no. That is not how you do it, and that's why you don't like it. Vegemite and cheese scrollies, one of the most popular, yummy snacks. The kids love it, the adults love it. You have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's all good, mate. Very simple to make. All you need: puff pastry, Vegemite, cheese, and an egg. Takes like 5 minutes to prepare, 15 minutes to cook, and it's beautiful. Let's get some of the Vegemite out. Spread it on the puff pastry. This is a very popular snack that I make for my kids for their school lunches, or that you serve up for kids' birthday parties, or that we have instead of popcorn. Well, in our house we have it instead of popcorn. Why have popcorn, mate, when you can make beautiful, fresh Vegemite and cheese scrollies? So what I'm doing is I'm evenly just spreading the Vegemite over this one layer of puff pastry. Spread it all about, get it nice and even. You don't want to have a really, really strong Vegemite part in one bit of it, and then a weak Vegemite taste in the other. Don't get me wrong, I love Vegemite, but I'm not about to put a spoonful of it in my mouth. No, thank you. In Australia, Vegemite. From the minute you can eat toast, that's what's on your toast. Okay, there we go. That's all done. Nice layer, nice thin layer of Vegemite spread across the puff pastry. Now let's just put on the cheese. I'm using grated cheese here, Hillview, not trying to get a plug or anything. It's just a nice grated cheese. Could grate it up myself, but then it takes longer and I'm a little bit too lazy. Alright. So again, nice amount of cheese, depending on how much cheese you like. I like the cheese to be melted over a bit out of the scrollie for the cheese to burst. So put heaps of cheese on, spread it all out. Yeah, good to go, mate. Here I've got the oven set on 200 degrees Celsius. Alright, now the cheese is on, roll it up. Roll the puff pastry up. Ooh, she's looking good, this one. You don't want the puff pastry to, you want the puff pastry to still be firm. If it softens up too much, it's not good. Alright, get an egg to make the puff pastry all nice and crunchy and crispy on the outside. You lather it with an egg. Nice. Roll it over. Make sure you do all sides of it. There you go. Here we go. You cut her up. Alright, there is the 8 scrollies. Alright, set a timer for 17 minutes. This question comes from PV. How you going, mate? What foods products are unique to Australia? We live in Canada and often see reaction videos to our foods in other countries. They say they see them advertised on TV in American TV shows. Having said that, we have items that are not found, heard of in the US. What do you recommend visitors try in Australia? Of course, Vegemite, the most unique and iconic Australian food. You have to come here and have it on toast. Just nice, thinly spread on white toast. Don't eat it by the spoonful. Yuck, wouldn't do it. Another iconic food, a meat pie. Nothing more classic than an Australian meat pie at the footy, at the cricket, at the beach. Just beautiful. If you want a treat, fairy bread. We love fairy bread. It's an iconic Australian treat. Basically, what fairy bread is just a slice of bread with some butter or margarine and the sprinkles that you put on your cupcakes. Absolutely beautiful. Another treat is a lamington, which is a little sponge cake that we have here in Australia, and it consists of sponge, chocolate, jam, and the last one, Tim Tams. The Tim Tams land. You have to come to Australia and eat a packet of Tim Tams. You probably want more than one packet, to be honest, so if you come here, get some to take home at the duty-free shop. Next question from Jeremy T. How you going, Jeremy? Do people have cats there? I've never seen pictures of them. Cheers from Canada. Love the show. Thanks for watching, Jeremy. Yes, we do have cats here. They're everywhere. They're a very traditional household pet. Cats and dogs. Unfortunately, in Australia, we do have a stray cat problem. But yeah, people have cats as pets. Cats and dogs, they even get to eat kangaroo as pet food. So yes, we have cats. I work in a supermarket and there is cat food everywhere. Cats are not sport for choice when it comes to the variety of food they can get, I tell you that now. Spacey Doodle, your birthday's on Australia Day, so happy Australia Day to us, happy birthday to you. Cheers. Next question or comment, Prince of PCOS. How you going, mate? If January is in the middle of summer down there, shouldn't it be called July? I don't know how to respond to that. Our winter is your summer, our summer is your winter. That's it. That's how it goes, mate. Done. Next question from KB Chef. How's it going, mate? G'day, Tash. Here in Canada, we have Canada Day on the 1st of July. Australia Day has the same ideas. When did it start and why? Okay, very, very simple answer to that question. On the 26th of January, 1788, Australia was colonised by the British. Captain James Cook landed in Botany Bay with the first fleet in 1788 on the 20th of January. 6 days later, on the 26th of January, we were colonised under British government rule, and that's how Australia Day come about. Australia Day is very contentious in Australia at the moment. The Aboriginals call it Invasion Day and they want it to be changed. This is something that's talked about every year on the news, on the radio, but still to this day, we recognise and celebrate Australia Day on the 26th of January each year. Last question from SA. Why do Australians cook shrimp on the barbie? We don't. We do not cook shrimp on the barbie. We have prawns. We don't even have shrimp. This was all a marketing tool back in the Crocodile Dundee movies. I've never seen us cook shrimp on the barbie. I think we cook prawns. That's about it. Okay, Google, stop. Sounds like our scrollies are ready. Our Vegemite and cheese scrollies are ready. Let's have a look. Vegemite and cheese scrollies. See how I said I like lots of cheese to spurt out of them? They look fantastic. Absolute party favourite. We eat them after dinner for dessert. We'll eat them for breakfast. Any time of the day, we love our Vegemite scrollies. In the summer, in the winter, no matter what. Okay, that's it for the Australian Day Q&A. I had a really, really fun time answering your questions and making this video for you. I also thank you for allowing me to share an Australian classic with you, Vegemite and cheese scrollies. Please go onto Amazon, buy yourself some Vegemite and make it yourself. You will love it. Happy Australia Day. Cheers from down under. Bye.